On this premier episode of Law Talk, we introduce the key players and outline our general approach to these topics regarding the law and motorized sports.
New thing besides just the videos from the tractor or the trail reports from Howard. We're going to start a video series where we're going to answer questions and answer your questions basically about what you can do, what you can't do. And this morning we're sitting here with Sergeant Myers from the Lake County Sheriff's Department. He is in charge of the recreational patrol, whether it be on the trails, snow, ORVs, and the water in the area. But some of you have met him, some of you haven't yet, but we want to introduce everybody to him. And we thought, who better to be able to answer questions for everybody than the guy that's actually there, the guy that's helped write some of these ordinances that allows us to be out and ride in the woods and the trails and all of that. I've known Bob for several years. I consider him a really good friend. Howard Campbell, which everybody knows, is behind the camera this morning. He's a little shy. But I'm going to go ahead and let Sergeant Myers take over and kind of explain what the end goal of these videos are. And again, we want your guys' input of what everybody would really like to see or hear. Tell them what we're doing.
Well, so a quick little tidbit, I guess, about myself is that, I spend a lot of time not just in the uniform, but also supporting the riding sports for years. I've ridden for years personally, probably about 30 or 40. Don't want to date myself here, but yeah, it's been a good time. Seen a lot of good things, a lot of bad things out there riding. I also spend a lot of time working with other counties, other areas, trying to get ORV ordinances enacted. I was actively involved in Lake County in 2009. Getting our ordinance for ORVs to be able to operate on the road enacted. It's interesting. I hope that the goal in these videos is that we get some safety instructions put out there to people, let people know, and the riders know that there are really big consequences. Like when I go to these meetings trying to get ORV ordinances enacted, and we have citizens in there, and the impact that one or two riders actually has in these settings, in these meetings. So our goal, and my goal, is obviously safety. We hope that these videos will get us to that, and hopefully we can enlighten some folks we hope to enlighten folks to the ramifications of our behavior out there, and that it is a privilege to ride on the roads, and not everybody's an ORV rider, and hopefully we can make it better relationship between riders and the communities that all allow us to ride in and have fun.
And probably two of the biggest pushes right now by some of the state organizations is the Ride Right campaign, which obviously just makes sense. Ride on the right side of the trail. Assume somebody is coming around the corner. And then snowmobile associations right now have a campaign going with ride sober. Basically save the drinking until the sleds are parked. Obviously, two big safety issues. The ride right is definitely, nobody wants to come around a corner and have somebody on your side, no matter what you're riding. But when we're just now getting this kind of started, why don't you give everybody, say, both ORV and snowmobile, say the top three things that if they're out there they shouldn't be doing in case they encounter you or one of your guys.
I guess I don't know that I have a top thing. The big thing, I guess, is always ride for what's in front of you, whatever that may mean. Speed, obviously on snowmobiles, lights are always on. However, on ORVs, they're not on unless you turn them on. We'd like to see those things. We'd like to see lights on, be seen ahead, and ride within your abilities. Those are the biggest things that we find cause accidents, is riding outside your ability, overriding your machine or the conditions. It's really important to make sure that, throughout the word of common sense, that you're always kind of riding to what's in front of you.
Cool, thank you. And, this morning it's a little nasty outside. It's 20, 30 mile an hour winds, and it is snowing. It's not enough to be in the snow groomer yet, but hopefully it keeps going. So we are in Club to 39 where it's nice and warm and it's comfortable. In the future, we hope to do all of these videos from actually out on the trail, whether it's snowmobile season or we're on quads or ORVs or Howard's got his dirt bike. and to continue this. But again, follow up and in the comments, tell us what you would like to to see in the future on these videos, whether it be from rules, laws, where you can go, where you can't go. If you have questions about the grooming operation, or if you'd want to become more involved in that, or even if you have the desire to get more involved politically with the three of us, we like to think we're doing the good fight here.